Hello, ladies and gentlemen, world-famous Gen Z rock star here to tell you why Muse should play the Super Bowl and Kendrick Lamar should not have played the Super Bowl. Let's just get right into it. 48% of Americans, they say rock and roll, one of my favorite genres. Only 30% say that for rap. It's not rock versus rap because Eminem, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, these are more high-energy, accessible artists where everyone knows every song, and even if you don't, they're so fun and loud and high energy that everyone would get into it. Likewise, Yes, Frank Zappa, Animals as Leaders, these are rock bands that should never play the Super Bowl because it's sophisticated. Kendrick Lamar is notorious for the fact that you need a thesaurus to understand his lyrics. It's like interrupting two gladiators fighting, giving each other CTE, getting a head concussion, fighting a lion, interrupting it to have Shakespeare perform. What? That's not the right thing. But Muse, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. It is adrenaline. It is a drug. It's the whole crowd. Yeah! It's roaring. And so I'm going to give you 3 songs. You tell me in the comments if you agree, disagree, whatever. Either way, like the video. But I think Hysteria. And then I think you go Hysteria, Supermassive Black Hole, and then you finish with Ironically, because the NFL players are owned by different teams, but they would do the Uprising. You go Hysteria, Supermassive Black, and then you go Uprising. And I think that'd be insane. The crowd would erupt. It would go crazy. You don't have to know those songs to go crazy. Those are awesome. You're just like, whoo. That's what you want in between violence. Sorry, but that's what you want. So if you like Muse, you need to know. Anyways, my name, Connor O'Farrell, world-famous Gen Z rock star, but you already know that. I'm famous. Oh, it's my band, Black Licorice. You already know this, but this is Down the Drain. You already know that. Sounds like early Arctic Monkeys, the White Stripes, garage rock, that kind of thing. This is Getting Closer. Kind of sounds more like Rage Against the Machine, Franz Ferdinand, System of a Down, something like that. Maybe Finger 11. Maybe. Leave a comment if you know who Finger 11 are. And I have a website called newrockdynasty.com. If you're a diehard rock fan, you like rock and roll, that is where all the new bands are. Seriously. I made a free website where instead of all the bands having separate little websites on the internet and social media profiles fighting to be heard by their fans in the algorithm, I made a website just for rock people to talk to each other. So bands, it's completely free. They make fan clubs, and they can talk about whatever they want. Their music, they can sell their merch, they can post their shows, they can do all these things, they can talk about whatever they want. Fans can make their own forums, talk about whatever they want. Oh my God. So who is there? I wonder who's there. It's the people who watched my videos and like rock so much and are so diehard to find new rock that they went on there to check out all the bands and then made an account and stayed. That's the people who are on there. So if you make an account on there and you find bands you like and that are similar to you and you say, hey, you should check out my music. You go and talk, say a couple things first and have a conversation with some people. Then you can be like, hey, see if you guys like my music. You can be like, we're influenced by this. Boom. Hey, I just did a mix of this song. What do you think? Boom. Oh, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, go on there. That's how you're going to find fans. Anyways, but if you want to find new music and you're a fan, go on there as well. Because the bands who are making music who are so dedicated, they're like, I'm going to make a freaking account on this website. I don't care. I'm going to talk to everyone on this website because these are the diehard people. Those are the people who are going to make music. And even if they're just starting out and it's not like the production or whatever isn't there where you want it to be, they're the people who are going to get the production there and going to get the songwriting even better because they're the ones who care the most, okay? If you're a band, all it takes is 1,000 fans on newrockdynasty.com spending $100, whether it's on merch or tickets throughout the course of 360 days, that's whatever, 30 cents a day, on just random stuff from your band, and you make $100,000 a year if 1,000 people spend $100 in your band. So if you care about bringing back rock, Rick Beato doesn't, Fantano doesn't. They say they do, but they don't actually do anything. This is a solution. I'm 22. It's only going to continue to get bigger. I keep getting bigger and bigger guests on my podcast. I'm going to continue to do so. I'm going to continue to have people from newrockdynasty.com who have small bands on my podcast in between the big guests. When I'm having Dave Grohl on and Darren Malekin from System of a Down, in the middle is going to be you, so I can promote and bring back rock, and you can launch a podcast or whatever you want and get fans going to check out your music. That's the whole point. We need to have a rock ecosystem outside of the industry. Anyways, if you care about rock, you care about bringing things back, join now, because I am inevitable. We are inevitable. This whole group of people, the whole thing we're doing, you might not like me. You don't have to. It's strictly the right thing to do, and it will be done. I am doing it, and I will continue to do it. I'm losing money. I have no money. I spend $2,000 a year on this website minimum. I make no money. I make 2% off the merch. So if you sell a commemorative t-shirt for $40 of your band, I make 80 cents and you make $39.20. I make no money. Until, what is that? Like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of purchases need to be going through on the website for me to break even. At least thousands, but hundreds to thousands. I'm not doing the math on this now. But all this is to say, actually, there'd need to be $100,000 worth. So people would need to be making $100,000. Users of the site need to make $100,000 before I stop losing money. People on the site need to make $100,000 before I stop losing money. That is how much I care about rock. And I want people to stop losing. I want to stop losing money. Do I not? Of course I want to stop losing money, which means I want you and fans to spend at least $100,000 a year on the site so I stop losing money. Now you might say, why don't I go on Instagram and TikTok? Great, go there, but they can ban you at any time. They can stop showing you to people. The algorithm changes, you're screwed. You don't get to just see everything that's posted. Your fans don't get to see everything you're posting. On New Rock Dynasty, they do. How do you know who are your followers? You might have 2,000 followers on Instagram and only 30 people on New Rock Dynasty. The 30 people will actually come to your show. Those 2,000 won't. That's the point. Anyways, I need to make $100,000. You need to make $100,000 for me to break even. To break even. To not be losing money. I care. Rick Beato does not care. He says he cares. He sells you a guitar course. Guys, you can Google guitar lessons. You know this, right? You can Google them. What are we doing? Anyways, rockers unite. It's inevitable. I'm going to be rich and famous within like a month. It doesn't even matter. This is one of 8,000 videos. In the next video, I say why Royal Blood should play the Super Bowl as well. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out that video. Boom. Rockers unite.